Hi everyone, welcome back to B-17, the Mighty Eighth. Here we are with the crew of Sea Cup. Last time out, we were forced to land in enemy territory. However, the majority of the crew were able, well, half the crew were able to get back. And we've been assigned a new aircraft, Desparate Journey. Obviously, no missions complete, but the stunning message is that some of the crew, Alan Anderson, he was in the medical wing, but he's returned to the bomber. He's got 4 missions complete. Rich Murdoch, he's got, how many missions he's got? He's got 4 complete as well, and he rejoins it. So we got our bombardier and navigator from the original crew. Our pilot is currently injured. So is our co-pilot. Our top turret gunner and engineer, Peter Shue, is still with us. He managed to evade capture and get all the way back to Blighty. He's completed 21 missions. He's going to be his mission number 22 today. Radio operator is not with us. Bull turret not with us. Post vacant in the left waist and right waist. But on the tail, we've got Harold Schumacher. One of our, well, replacement originals, if that makes sense. He flew on, I'm going to call it original now if they flew on Sea Cup the Bomber. Because a couple of these are replacements. If you remember, we had Wilson on the tail to begin with, and Schumacher took over. We've got this navigator, Desperate Journey. He's completed, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is our original navigator. The current navigator has been doing well in his absence. Marty Copeland's our original pilot. He's injured, so he's not with us at the moment, but he will rejoin the crew, which is fantastic. Robert Begley, he's a replacement pilot, but when's he due back actually? So Begley is due back on the July 8th. Okay, let's have a look. When's Marty back? The 9th. So what I could do, because Robert has a couple of flights experience with us, he's got 2 missions under his belt, when he gets assigned back to the crew, if we can quickly switch him to co-pilot, then we can get Marty in as well as our pilot, and we can have, you know, these 2 boys who have flown our bombers in the past, which would be good. But yeah, so we've got over half the crew still alive, incredibly. This is going to be mission number 22, this time in a bomber called Desperate Journey. So let's head off into the briefing room and find out where we're going to go today. Right. So the 3rd of July, 1944. The Magdeburg oil production facility is the primary target. The AGO Flunzegwerk, AG, is the secondary target. And the, oh my goodness me, the Steelworks is the tertiary target. The Oscherleben Steelworks is the tertiary target. They're lovely, throwing all these words which I can't get my tongue around. Ordnance selected, 6 times 500 pound general purpose and 12 times 100 pounds incendiaries. Distance to farthest target is 1295 miles. That's a long one. 2 squadron of P-51s will be our escorts. So the Magdeburg oil production facility, flak and fighter strength of high. Priority is very high, no damage. The Flunzegwerk, high flak, moderate fighter, high priority, no damage. And the Steelworks, high flak and fighter, medium priority. Okay. Let's have a look at the reconnaissance film then. So we got a big industrial area. A big road leading alongside it. And then we got all the cooling towers, storage tanks. Yeah, so we just go for this. The good thing is, well, they've got some residential here, but there's a big industrial area here, so we should be okay to get that. Hopefully, if the weather's well. Let's have a look at the route as the music kicks in, finally. So we'll be heading up north. Before diving down, we can certainly come around that flak, and then diving down onto our targets, and then zipping back here across the Ruhr Valley. And yeah, we can tidy this up for sure. And heading back in. It's quite a long trip. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get the rest of the boys, find out who our replacement crew are going to be, and head to our new bomber, Desperate Journey. So here she is, Laden Maiden, aka Desperate Journey.
On.
Well, they go through. Look, beautiful looking bomber, isn't it?
Open left. Open right.
As we start going through the startup sequence, let's hop inside and see who we got flying with us today. So, Alan Anderson, he's our replacement bombardier when we lost our first one after mission 13. Rich Murdoch is our replacement navigator, but he's flown with us before. Lars Stubbs is our pilot, and Jonathan Pavlika is our co-pilot. They're new boys to us. Peter Shue, obviously we know and love. Foster Brown is our new radio op. Albert West is our bull turret gunner. And we've got Tony Collins and Michael Iverson as our right and left waist. And we've got Schumacher on the tail, of course. So we'll let these boys fire up the engines, head to the taxiway, take off, and start heading towards target.
Master switch. On. Taxi to runway. You are cleared for takeoff.
Okay, up we climb through the first layer of clouds, and you can see Blighty on the coastline behind us. It is 8:09 in the morning. We're just coming past 22,500 feet. Cruise altitude, we've set it up to 30,000 feet today. We're going to go high because we're going to go a long way. So the higher we are, hopefully the safer we are from the Luftwaffe fighters and the enemy flak barrages. Speed currently at 149, 150, heading 067. Let's just have a quick look. Who we've got on our wings? We've got confirmation. We've got C Cup 2. How fitting. C Cup 2 is on our port side, and she's completed 5 missions and has 5 aircraft kills as well. Fantastic. And on our starboard, we have Lucky Ducky, another rookie crew coming out for their first mission. Lovely. Right, so we got some experience to our port side. Who we got just directly behind? We've got Bido Lace. She seems to be a rookie crew as well. So yeah, okay, we're going to have to be the experienced old wise heads. That's why we're leading the flight, no doubt. Yes. Mission number 22. My goodness. Okay, with the contrails lighting the way behind us, it is now at 9:23 in the morning, coming up to our 30,000 feet, which is our cruise altitude. Obviously, that's with the contrails, and we're making our turn south, south into the clutches of the enemy. So yes, it is occupied Europe, and you can expect fighters and flak to be waiting for us any second. So as we hit landfall, that is going to be the range of the Luftwaffe fighters, so expect to have a little bit of enemy opposition at the moment. As the formation gets slightly out of sync, we are the lead flight, but for whatever reason we are kind of making a pig zero of this, so okay, under that thick cloud as we head down is the German coast, as our little friends fly over us, giving us that sense of protection. Thank you, little friends. Right, we are now in the range of the Luftwaffe, as I said earlier. Yeah, expect anything to happen now. 4 o'clock low, 2 inbound. Make up your mind, where are they coming from? There they are. They all went quiet. One down. Yeah, they're coming up from below, so they're slow when they look to attack us. Ooh. Oh, was there 2 lots of them? Yeah, he's gone down. All coming in. Whew. A lot. Any more? Schumacher on the tail. I think with it, I'm taking over the ball turret because it's obviously a rookie gunner, so it uses a little bit. Experience 3 high. I can't get him with. Oh, it's not 3 high. Save ammo, save ammo. Alright, switching to Peter's shoes position. Everyone looks okay at the moment. I think so. I think we got attacked by 2 squads of 190s there. Don't see him. Is he already gone? Oh, that sounded like a bomber clip.
Looks like 190.
Is there a bomber going down? Yes, there appears to be. Bloody hell. He was getting pretty well smooched there, wasn't he? Is that somebody diving in? See the contrail? Maybe his little friend's going after that bomber. That fighter, sorry.
Bandits, 4 o'clock level.
4 o'clock level. Always blow my gun. I see you, I see you, I see you. Come on, pop your head up. Oh, I put so much lead into him. Yeah, he's got to be dead. That's one for Peter's shoe. There he goes, dead engine. Still got little turret gunner still firing. What can you see that I can't? So they've got a smoky number 1 engine, I think. Don't tell me you survived that. Don't tell me you survived that. There's no way you survived that. No, he didn't survive that. You can see the damage we did. Must have been another fighter still going. Okay, in all the excitement, we've kind of gone past the decision points. We need to quickly take some weather forecasts and do a late switch if required. I think the fight just went down and hit a bang. Right. Let's have a look then. So, primary weather.
Weather at primary target is believed
Okay, it's not
to
too
be
bad.
fair with 5/10 cloud at approximately 7,000 feet.
Secondary weather.
Weather at secondary target is believed to be
Slightly better.
fair, with 4/10 cloud at approximately 7,000 feet.
And the tertiary target, which was, I think, the steelworks, was it?
Weather at tertiary target is believed
about
to
the
be
same.
fair, with 4/10 cloud at approximately 7,000 feet.
Right, I think we're still good for the primary. The weather's muchness, so fingers crossed it should be good over the target. Having said that, it's very heavy cloud today. It's a very cloudy July day in Europe, it would seem. Anyway, onwards.
On the bomb run. Bomb door full open.
Okay, weather looks awful. This is 5/10 cloud, is it? My goodness me. That looks probably 8 or 9/10 to me. To our right, you can see it's a little bit clearer. Not much joy through the northern bomb site at the moment, but hopefully as time goes on, maybe it'll come a little clearer. Okay, the cloud might be clearing a touch. Squinting to see if we can see anything. I can right, okay, I can see the main road, and it was next to the main road, wasn't it? So is this gonna... I don't know. Here's the industrial looking area. We might not necessarily have been coming from the same direction as the reconnaissance field. So is that it there? He's locked on. He has locked on. Oh, well done. He spotted it earlier. I can see a couple of towers there. Okay, we can do this. Right, let's just take manual control for a moment and just move it more central. Fix the drift. Hold it there. I'm going to be quite a narrow drop, so let's shorten the bomb drop a little bit. Q for bomb release. Here comes the flak. Is it bad? Oh, it's quite accurate. Anyway, back to it. We look actually quite nailed on, which is surprising. We've probably got some cloud coming up, so we want to make sure we are tracking true and proper before we drop. And we do appear to be. I'm happy. I may just extend the bomb drop a little bit. 3-3 I want. Yeah, 3-3-0. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It could be slightly higher, but I'm not going to worry too much, knowing that the bombers will bomb long, so the bombers in the group will actually bomb into the housing on the far side of the river. But as long as we get ours in the middle, I'm happy. Oh, that was close. Oh, that must have been the nose. That was us who got struck, but thankfully we are holding up. Oh god. I hope we do not faint at the last seconds. Do not do that to me. Right. Cloud is obscuring the target, but we're going to hold true. Almost there. Still looks roughly good. Come on. Q. Bombs away, thank goodness. Okay, so here we are. Here is the target, and here's the river with the housing on the far side. I think we should be dropping around about these two towers here, or these two chimney stacks, and bombing probably through the river, through here. Or was it these two I was looking at? Oh, beautiful. As I said, they will go long, but ours were dropped in this vicinity. The rest of the squadron will... Wow, they've taken out several rows of housing. But that's because they don't adjust their drop. But we did, and we've got plumb in the middle. Beautiful. Right, let's see if we can get out of some of this flak.
Formation. Descend. 1,000.
Try and get below this flak. This is quite tasty. See, we've already taken several hits. Mostly round to here. This must have been what shocked them on the bomb run. A couple of dinks in the wing as well. We'll have to check for leaks. Okay, we're starting to get underneath the main block of flak now. Oh, and they've stopped. Oh no. Coming to the edge of that flak field, so they may readjust and reacquire us. Certainly got lighter anyway. Got a hit on the nose section by the sounds of that. Oh yeah, it's around the navigator's window. Look at that. Big flak burst came straight through that window. Seems to be largely okay though, which is a small relief. Right, we're at the rally point. Now we are on our way home. Hopefully we can get the rest of these bombers back home as well. We got smoke in here. I just noticed we had smoke. So that that flak burst that came in, that's obviously landed on something, and the hot metal has set something alight.
Fire out.
Okay, good stuff. Well done.
Someone take go and help me now.
Moments later, the navigator's gone down. Right. Right. I know Shu's got reasonably good medical things. Let's get him to go and pick him up.
Coming to you. Hold on in there.
Didn't check what our we didn't have the radio operator assigned when we started the mission, so we don't know what their stats are.
Is it bad?
Right, let's see if Peter can get him up. Obviously the bombardier's hopped onto the navigator, so we got navigation station, so we got somebody there guiding us, at least jotting us down where we are on the map. Come on, pick him up. Not surprised he's injured. The amount of holes around his station.
You okay? It's okay, guys.
Okay, that took an immense amount of time. So much so as the radio operator decided to come all the way back and steal the gunner's seat. Right, navigator, get back on your station. You go back to there. And you hop onto the chin turret. Good, we're all back into our original positions. Happy days. Right, let's continue on then. Oh, we've lost the bomber. It's not one of mine, is it? It is. Oh my goodness, look at Miss Chief. She's... her pilot and co-pilot have gone down.
Join
Hang on.
formation.
Have they picked one of them up? No, they're all over the place. Right, hang on. Get the pilots. Get the pilots picked up. Get the pilots picked up. And we can get this bomber back into formation.
Yeah, I'm here. I got you. He's off. Now, where's the turret?
Come on, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. Anyone else down? Yeah, we've got the Ken's down as well. Right. Will you go and get Ken?
I'll fix him up.
If we can get these a pilot or co-pilot up quickly, they can rejoin the formation and we won't lose them.
This feels bad. I knew it would be me today. I just knew it.
There's the formation there. So the bombers,
I'm here now.
I think he's put the throttles on. Right, they managed to pick up the pilot. You can see the pilot's in there, and he's wow, look at the state of this aircraft. They're rejoining formation. Meantime, the top turret gunner is actually helping the co-pilot now, and they've picked up the radio op as well. Good, so they're coming back into formation. Disaster averted for the time being. Okay, the bomber has rejoined a position on the formation, and now we're making good speed actually. It's currently 11:34 in the morning, it's still at 30,000 feet, and what we're doing now, we're actually coming across the Ruhr Valley, and here, as if on cue, is the flak from the Ruhr Valley. So this is going to be probably quite nasty. Let's see if we can avoid it. Right, let's descend 1,000. Go early. Hopefully we can avoid the worst of it. Because it's accurate. My goodness, is it accurate. And this is only the start. I'm sure it's going to pick up in a little bit. Here it comes. My goodness, here it comes. Keep descending. Oh, look at this. You can see the flak box, they kind of just fill the sky with flak. We're getting under it. But right at the bottom tier of the flak coming up, so hopefully we can continue to descend out of this flak box and keep the bombers and crew intact. Right, slowly getting beneath it now. Got the flight up there, it's kind of still in the thick of it a little bit. Continue to descend down. That's horrible, isn't it? Got Germany's industrial land below the cloud. Heavily defended, as you can see. And I think we're through. Not unscathed though. Foster Brown has been injured. Right, where's Foster Brown? Is he one of the waste gunners? Ooh, radio operator's quite lucky.
Okay, buddy, you hold on now. I'm coming to you.
Oh, where's Foster Brown? He should be the
Really bad.
the radio. Whoa, hang on a minute.
I'm here, buddy. What's up?
That's what confused me. It's the radio op who's injured, but Schumacher was on the radio. So why did Foster Brown think that he would take the tail gun position away from Schumacher? Schumacher's an absolute legend in the air. Well, there we go. At least Schumacher is not going to miss the next mission. This rookie might. Well, hopefully Schumacher can pick him up.
Hey, all right, Artie, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Stay with me.
Okay, he's back up. Fantastic.
Let me get back to work.
Right, get on the blooming radio. That's your job. Schumacher, where are you? Schumacher. Get where you're meant to be. On the tail. Oh, and as number 2 engine on the wingman up there fails on Lucky Ducky. Good news, that is the English coastline ahead. So hopefully not too far for Lucky Ducky to have to go, and then she can complete her first mission. Oh, and as we come in, Alan has just gone down injured. Come on, Foster, do your thing.
Hey, I'm coming to you.
Don't sit there and stretch, just go and pick him up. Meantime, we are landing, so Lucky Ducky hopefully will be able to get down even with an engine out. As engine 1 is smoking, so yeah, engine 2 must have been out of oil, or sorry, out of fuel probably. So we'll drop down, orbit, and try and get down as quick as possible so Alan can get some medical treatment. We'll send the red flare up, say we've got injured aboard. And hopefully we can get a nice landing.
I can't die yet. Don't let me die.
Okay, there we are. There's home base. Let's take control. It's landing gear drop. That all looks to be coming out nicely. Deploy flaps. Let's get her down as quick as possible. Engines are a little bit warm. We'll have to do the intercoolers in a second. Alright, intercoolers set to cold. Okay, no more overheating engines. Not the greatest approach angle, but we can get this round, no problem at all. A little high. Just bleed off some of that altitude. Ooh. So this, as long as we can get down without causing a fireball, will be 22 missions complete for Peter Shue and the long-standing crew members. Not there yet, so I shouldn't talk about it. Bit of a float. Keep the tail up, and let it drop. There we go. Beautiful. Retracting flaps, and we'll go and get her parked up. So here we are. Mission debriefing. Quite positive musical tones, which is always reassuring. So mission date, July 3rd, 1944. Target attacked, the Magdeburg oil production facility. Distance flown 1,286 miles. Bombers lost, missing 0 from our squadron anyway. Fighter shot down 8. Bomb damage estimate is high. Happy with that. So, intelligence officer summary, we've already covered that. Crew injuries suffered. Second Lieutenant Anderson, our bombardier, medium wound. Second Lieutenant Murdoch, who is our replacement navigator, medium wound, and Technical Sergeant Brown, who is our radio op, has a severe wound. That could have been Schumacher, but thankfully old Cannon Fodder Brown was on the tail at the time. So there's the bomb damage assessment. Very nice indeed. Commanding Officer's Summary, no promotions. Medals awarded, Technical Sergeant Shue, Top Turret Gunner, Distinguished Service Cross. Fantastic. Technical Sergeant Brown, Radio Op, Purple Heart. Staff Sergeant West, Medal of Honor. He was our new Bull Turret Gunner. Happy days. Quick look at the recon film, post-mission. Now we can all have a sigh of relief. So here's the industrial zone. Obviously, this is coming from a slightly different angle. We came from left to right, like that, and you see the bombs hit towers there, and they're strewn off up here. Yeah, happy days. Might be sent there again in a week or two. But for now, let's head into the commander's office. And confirmation, Desperate Journey has completed one mission with 4 enemy kills credited to her. Fantastic, let's have a look. So, Staff Sergeant West on the Bull Turret Gunner shot down 4 FW-190s. Wow, no wonder he received a medal. Great stuff. So let's have a look at the crew information. So our bombardier is injured and wheeled off to the hospital, as has our navigator. Lars Stubbs, he's got average piloting, but he has completed a mission and survived, so that's no small feat. Jonathan Pavlika, our co-pilot, again, average piloting. He's survived as well, so thank you boys for getting the aircraft through this mission. Top turret gunner Peter Shue. Now obviously with Desperate Journey, his third aircraft, 22 missions complete. Excellent gunnery skills, above average first aid and technical skills. He's got a Soldier's Medal, Bronze Star, Silver Star, Bronze Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Distinguished Flying Cross, Distinguished Service Cross. Fantastic, and 22 missions complete. Our radio operator Brown has been carted off to hospital as well. Our bull turret gunner, Albert West. Well, here is a rising star. He's got above average gunnery. He's got a Medal of Honor and 4 aircraft kills to his name in one mission. Soon to be an ace, no doubt, if he survives long enough. Left waist, Tony Collins. Average gunnery. Out for his first mission. He'll be thankful that's over. And Michael Iverson, right waist gunner, above average gunnery. On the right waist, again, completed his first mission. And Schumacher, excellent gunnery, above average first aid. Has numerous medals to his name: Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Soldier's Medal, Purple Heart, Distinguished Service Cross, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross times 2 more, and he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 missions complete. Fantastic. Have a look in the medical wing file. Robert Culver, our usual navigator. Hopefully he should be back soon, and then he can replace the one we've just lost today. He's expected back on the 9th of July, okay. Everyone seems to be coming back on the 9th, don't they? Marty Copeland, our original pilot. He is injured, and he's coming. I think he's coming back on the 9th as well. The 9th of July, yes. Robert Begley, he's the replacement pilot. He's done 2 missions. Well, you know, by the time he comes back, our current crew would have done a couple of missions as well, and he's only got average piloting, so we might as well keep some of the others, I suppose. Alan Anderson, our bombardier for today. Bomb aiming is excellent. He's been injured. He's got 5 missions under his belt, and he's been doing okay. Due back on the 17th, so he's out for a bit of time. Rich Murdoch, navigator, average navigation. He's completed 5 missions now. He's due back on the 17th as well. And Foster Brown, radio op, average first aid and technical, below average gunnery, but he's a good bullet sponge. Saved our top ace on the tail. He's got a mission complete, and he's back on the 24th. It's a severe wound. So, 22 missions complete. 3 to go. Just 3 missions to go. Can we make it? It's feeling a little bit, just as our bomber's named, Desperate Journey at the moment, isn't it? We're losing a lot of crew. It's getting a lot of injuries. And we just want to get the experienced boys back to help the experienced crew members or new crew members get through these last few missions. Of course, if Peter Shue completes 25 missions, he can go home, complete his tour, etc. The rest of the crew don't get to complete. They have to do the full 25 missions, which they'll have to jump on and hop onto other bombers to complete their tour as well. But we can keep going. 3 missions to go. Fingers crossed. We can chalk off another one next time. I hope you join me for that. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.